Well, we're going to be doing some Python programming and throwing in a little math on top of it. So this is more than just learning Python programming. Of course, that's my website, and this is where we keep, or I should say where we store our videos. Alright, so let's bring up, let's do it, let's bring it up, let's get started. In this tutorial here, we're going to be importing a module called the random module, generates some random numbers, and we're going to actually get into importing stuff coming up in some future tutorials. So I'm just going to say this is how we do it. Alright, pretty much. Okay, so actually what we're going to be doing, the goal of this one is not just importing random modules, but we're going to display a application problem, something really simple, but we're going to generate some random numbers to for our variables there. So we're going to find the price of a shirt after the discount. After the discounted price, I should say. Okay, after the discounted price. Okay, so this is going to be what it kind of looks like here, and we're going to do a block comment. In other words, more than one line. Okay, so you should know that. Alright, so this is what the application problem is going to actually look like. So there is a, let's say, we'll just come up with a number here. There's a 65% discount on a, I don't know, $55 shirt. Right, and the question we want to answer is what is the price of the shirt after the discount. My C key for some reason is not working right. Okay, so this is what we want to display on the screen here. There's a 65% discount on a $55 shirt. What is the price of the shirt after the discount? Now we're not going to include tax on this. Alright, so this is before tax, I guess I should say before tax. Okay, so this is what we want to display on the screen. Now, this number is going to be randomly generated, and in some particular range we'll come up with, and then this number will be randomly generated also. So this way, you know, we're coming up with a quiz question for somebody who's studying math or something. Alright, now what we're going to need to do here, and of course we're going to talk about the details on importing modules later on, but just follow my lead on this, okay? Trust me. We're going to import what's called the random module, and it's got all kinds of neat methods for generating random numbers built into it. So we're going to do that. We've got to type this in first, okay? And now let's go ahead and get to the problem itself. All right. So I'm going to call little o capital P. We'll call that the original price of the shirt. Okay. Now we need to come up with a random number, and we're going to type in random with a dot there, and then we're going to say random, and we're going to import an integer. Okay, an integer, and let's say it's between the range of 40 and 80. Between 40 and 80, that means anywhere between $40 and $80. This is the original price of the shirt, and what we could do here is just go ahead and make us a comment over here so we know what OP stands for. Okay, so we're going to do that of the shirt. Alright, and so that's the original price of the shirt. Now we're going to need to come up with that discount. We'll call this D for discount, and random int, and let's say that the discount is somewhere between 50 and 65%, we'll say. Okay, and we'll make a comment over here on that. So this means the discount. Now remember, this is in a percentage. What we'll want to do is convert that to a decimal, okay? And we'll just define another variable, and we'll call this, we'll just call this D1. Alright, we'll call it D1. So it's the discounted price divided by 100. Okay, that'll turn that into convert that to a decimal. We'll make a comment on here. Convert to decimal. Alright. Okay, so we pretty much got, let's see, what do we got? Now we need to come up with the actual formula on that is what we're going to need to do. So, alright, so it's the discounted price, let's see, is equal to, okay, the original price of the item minus, and then we're going to subtract off that discounted price, the discount, or subtract off the discount. So D1 times the original price, right? So does it make sense? So like 65% of the original price, but we want to subtract that off of the original price, okay, of the original price. There's another way of rewriting this, but we're just going to leave it as that right now. Alright, get too caught up in the math there. Algebra, I should say. So this is the discounted price of the shirt. We're running off the screen here, but that's okay. Okay, now, so we did that, and now what we'll want to do now is print. We'll want to print this stuff off. Okay. Alright, so we're going to print this stuff off, right? Okay, so there, this is going to be the problem. There is a, now remember we'll have to convert that to a string, str, since we're concatenating that with a string, plus, and then the percentage sign, discount on a, let's see, $, plus str string OP, the original price, plus, okay, we're running off the screen, but you'll see it when we print this stuff out. Shirt, right, period, then a single quote, and then close that up. Okay, alright, and this guy dp is equal to, now this is going to be a float. Now we've used integer here, but it might be a float, so we're going to type in a float. Input, now this is going to be the question here. So what is the price of the shirt after the discount? Alright, and then we'll put a question mark, okay, single quotes, and then go down there like this. We need to go all the way to the end over here. Alright, and to save some time here, actually I've already got this stuff. Let's just do this, okay, so to save some time. Alright, so we're going to print off my answer, and then we're going to print off the correct answer is what we're going to do. Let's go up here and run this. Hopefully everything works out. Oh no. Okay, what is going on here? Print. Okay, I always do that. I forgot my parentheses here. Okay, let's hope that's it. I hope that's it. Please. Okay. Alright, so there's a 57% discount, a 79% shirt, and I'm just going to type in a number here. Okay. And so my answer was 34. Wow, that was I just randomly chose a number. Can you believe this? Okay, so anyway, there's the correct answer. Alright, we're over here at Python doing some programming. See you in the next tutorial.